The tires crunched on the gravel road, dust and dirt stirred around the truck. For years, our family hired a particular company to mow our grass, tend the hedges, and do handy work around our home. I never noticed it before, but today something caught my eye. A blue teddy bear. It was abnormally large, strapped into the back gate of the tow bed. Brilliantly blue, charcoal black eyes, large, soft, fluffy ears, and a hand-stitched smile that looked inviting. It stood out from the rakes, mowers, and other tools on the trailer. It looked as if it didn't belong. I stepped closer, reaching toward it, when the revving of mowers and weed whackers suddenly filled the air. I froze. I turned and met the gardener's face. So close, I could smell his mouthwash and breakfast. His glare was cold, unwavering. His voice came like a whisper, but it left me chilled. Don't you know what happens to little boys who touch things that don't belong to them? My mother called from the front porch to get out of the worker's way. I dashed up the driveway and 2 steps to meet her at the doorway. I couldn't help but look back. The gardener was still staring, watching. A smile crept across his lips, a smirk maybe. I shivered at his words and closed the door behind me. I wish I had listened. I wish I hadn't reached toward the bear. As time passed, the trailer filled with more stuffed animals. Bears, superheroes, princesses. The collection grew, but none stood out like the blue bear. Its fur was matted, less shiny than before, but it remained the largest plush, looming over the others. Its hand-stitched smile started to droop, as if it were sad among the other toys. A few weeks ago, it had seemed lively, even with those charcoal eyes. But now it looked dim, lifeless. I was drawn to it. Whenever the gardeners came, I found myself sitting on the front porch staring, waiting for it to move, to greet me. Hours felt like minutes when I looked at the bear. Between the depth of its eyes and the unraveling smile, I was entranced. It was a cool day in late October when the gardeners came again. Mom liked the yard lush year-round. The dead of fall was no excuse for an unkempt yard. Leaves never scattered, twigs were never left on the grass. Everything was pristine, every rose, every tree, every poppy flower perfectly groomed. Once again the gardener came, but this time he was alone on a Tuesday afternoon. I took my usual spot on the porch to watch. The bear seemed different this time. It called to me, silent but insistent. I stood on the bottom porch step, careful to scan the yard for the gardener. Seeing no one, I stepped onto the gravel driveway, the uneven stones crunching under my sneakers. The bear loomed. It smelled of gasoline and freshly cut grass. Dirt clumped across its fur, yet it was still imposing, enticing. I froze, staring. I reached out to touch it, but my hand never made it. And then everything changed. A rough hand clamped over my mouth, an arm wrapped around my waist. 1 second I was there, the next I was gone. I don't remember much after that, only falling into a deep, heavy sleep. When I woke, it was dark. Shadows shifted, faces watched, other children. A girl in a princess tee, a boy in a superhero shirt, each face painfully familiar. Where had I seen them before? Then it hit me, the tailgate.